Welcome to Strange Loops. My name is Doug O'Lena, the creator and author of these videos. This is part 3 of God and the Universe. So why use emergence as a framework? Because older ideas like monism and dualism give us these frozen snapshots of reality. Monism cuts away anything that doesn't fit into one closed system. Scientific materialism says matter and energy are all that exist, but physics shows us matter isn't even solid stuff at the bottom. It's just fields and forces. String theory doesn't help either. Whatever holds this non-stuff together is just as mysterious as the material itself. Dualism, with its material and supernatural realms, gives us a static universe that can't create anything new. Even the most developed dualist ends up with a clockwork universe running on fixed laws, eventually dying through entropy. Whether monism or dualism, explaining life always needs some outside force. Awkward for materialists, a mysterious prime mover for idealists, or constant miracles for dualists. Maybe what we call spirit is just an emergent property of being alive, not some separate substance. Emergence doesn't need an interventionist force and doesn't leave us with bleak materialism, but it also doesn't answer why anything exists at all. That's fine. Darwin never explained how life started, just what happened once it existed. But his ideas don't explain why life keeps getting more complex, though. He acknowledged that there must be some other creative element. Emergence gives us a way to observe without reducing everything to simpler parts. What emerges becomes data to explore, not a reason to lock into rigid worldviews. The mystery of origins stays mysterious while we puzzle over the data. One problem is knowing when our frameworks stop being useful. Thomas Kuhn argued paradigms only get replaced when believers die off harsh, but true. Power structures freeze knowledge in place even when it's lost its energy. Claims about truth get shaky when counterexamples keep pushing up, despite dominant metaphors. Emergence captures persistent data that clashes with monism and dualism in a universe generating complexity on its own. These old frameworks have fought each other forever, but Dada sidesteps their debates to show a world with generative properties, whether God is involved or not. Whether God exists isn't settled by data alone. Both atheism and theism are human, and maybe we can't argue on that level. Deciding on philosophical principles alone just follows belief, doesn't resolve it. We're always working with incomplete tools that can't trace back to hard reality without human interpretation. Defining terms in absolutes isn't productive when physics has moved past old metaphysical assumptions. Puzzles stay with us, and when one's solved, new ones emerge. This frustrates concrete thinkers, but Heraclitean types get too excited, dancing around the campfire of chaos. Okay, thanks for your attention. Though you may be depressed because of the open-ended nature of this inquiry, I am of the opinion that whoever dies with the most questions wins. That said, in the following chapters, I will attempt to answer some questions.